Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Jarrett. Merry Christmas. Um, I got a mini R2.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Anyway, I got him, and I got. This is R2D2 singing you jingle bells because you need this in your life. This I'm about to post the spoilery review for Star Wars. My initial reaction thoughts the day we saw it, which was last Saturday, but nobody had seen it yet, so I was waiting. Remember when I said I had to have a video editor? So I pushed a button on the video editor and put in these weird, like, I guess transition things between all these cuts that I had done, and I couldn't find the undo button, so I just deleted them out. And now the sound skips in several places, so it's not your browser doing that. I just couldn't figure out how to undo that crap. Sorry, I'll get better. Okay, hi. I saw Star Wars. You can't see my shirt. You can't see my outfit. All right. So I have on a shirt that is the opening crawl of A New Hope, and I have leggings, Star Wars leggings. Yeah, Mom and I just saw the movie, and should you go see it? Yes, you should absolutely go see it in theaters. It's wonderful. A++. The rest of this is spoilers. Spoilers. Go away if you haven't seen the movie, because I'm gonna like ruin it. And as a spoiler whore, I am telling you, you don't want to see this movie spoiled. You want to go in and see it. So go away and, come back later. I keep touching my hair. Why did no one my entire life people have told me that I'm loud and obnoxious. No one has ever mentioned that I touch my hair as much as I apparently do. Star Wars was awesome. I think a lot of people are seeing like the hesitation. It's because it's not a standalone film. I do find this to be very much part of a trilogy. It's going to be one of those, you're not going to know just how good it is until you've seen all three of them in a row. It does, now that I've seen it, I find it very odd that they're giving us Rogue One before they give us Episode 8. I don't want to go back to the original Death Star now. I want to stay in this timeline, and I want to know what happens next. And they're going to make me go back and get Death Star plans. And yeah, unless Rogue One isn't the Death Star, unless Rogue One is the MacGuffin of this film, the chip that they give BB-8 that has Luke's location on it, unless the Rogue One is that. In which case they can fill in some of that and tell me who the hell Max von Sydow was supposed to be. It was like, holy shit, that's Max von Sydow. Oh, no, he's dead, never mind. That seemed a very odd use of a big name star like that. That just, what the hell was that? Who the hell was he? It's just awesome, and I love Finn. And I love Rey. I do think that Rey's going to end up being Luke's daughter. Or if she's not, then she's like got some sort of Anakin kind of connection, because yeah, that she's not Luke's daughter. That doesn't, why, I don't understand that. It was obviously, this was a connection. I do, what the hell was that? I love Poe. How the hell do you not love Poe? I adore Poe. I loved the opening action sequence when he and Finn are escaping, and it's just like it's like the determination not to become a Keystone Cop routine is like, no, we are escaping now, we can do this, just stay calm, just stay calm. They go out of their way to mention that this is the first time that Finn has ever shown signs of not accepting the Stormtrooper programming, that everything else he was okay with until it just came to the first actual mission, and he just couldn't handle it, and it just like, oh, this is what you've been training me to do. Fuck no. This is psychotic. What are we doing here, guys? With these, what is this? And then we're gonna shoot the. No, why would we shoot the village? What's go? I love that Finn is just like, nope, 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 nope. And they like have the resistance guy come in, and Finn, I love, because Finn is not really so much interested in joining the resistance as he is getting the fuck away from the First Order. It's like, you know, Finn's thing is like, nope, I need a pilot. I have a pilot now. I need to get the fuck out of here. And like the bit with Jakku, like, why does everyone want to go back to Jakku? I'm with you, Finn. We don't need to go back to that planet. We need to go explore other things. The Starkiller Base. So did they get a planet and then convert it into a machine? Or what the hell is, do you know, did they move? Starkiller Base was a little odd to me. You know, just Death Star, bigger, better, stronger. I do love that they knew where their weak spot was and they invested in some hardcore shielding that you had to go in light speed to get through. And I love that Han Solo was the only one crazy enough to say, well, okay, then we have to go through light speed to get through it. Yeah, that was amazing. You don't look at him and say, oh, it's Harrison Ford. No, you look at him and you say, oh, that's Han Solo with Chewbacca. And it's, you know, 30 years have not been kind to them, and they're going through some shit, but they're still the same. I don't know why they set up the people that were coming after Han, because Han dies, and, you know, sorry, evil creatures that eat everything except when they know it's a lead. Whatever it was that Han and Chewie, the roly-poly squid tentacle ball of anger that they were transporting, when it got Finn, it didn't eat him right away, and it was eating those other things. Like, did it get full? What was it? Where was it go? Where was it taking Finn? Because none of the other ones seemed to be like being taken. Like when Kylo Ren takes Rey, and Han sees him. I really wish they had had a moment of like angsty staring contest kind of deal, because it was just. The death did not hit as strong as I really think it would have if that had been developed a little bit more. That said, I don't think they had time. Except for that one moment where he takes Rey, they didn't have time. I mean, this movie is just like, from the opening crawl, Luke Skywalker has vanished. It's like, oh shit. Now I know why. All the people who were like trying to do spoiler-free reviews, you can't. There's nothing you can say. Like, it's like, yeah, go see the movie, come back, and then we'll talk. R2-D2 is still my favorite character. I don't give a shit that he was powered down. He's still my favorite character. I did love BB-8. Poor BB-8. Poor BB-8 was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are all the humans going crazy? Come back. I love that BB-8 knows that Poe Dameron is like the best pilot, and therefore the best way to, you know, like, we'll stick with the guy who knows what he's doing. And she, why the fuck? Okay, first of all, if I ever misgender somebody or something, please feel free to call me on my bullshit, but why are we having to have a gender debate about BB-8? It's a ball. Yeah. Is she gonna... Is there gonna be a romance between BB-8 and R2, and they just wanted to make sure that everybody knew it was a... Oh, that would be amazing. We can have no homo in our two BB-8 dynamic to make sure that everybody knew BB-8 was a she. I'm sorry. I really like Ray. I really love Ray's a little bit of a mystery still, obviously, you know, screaming, don't leave, don't leave. Who's that she's screaming to? Is it Luke? Is she Luke's kid? Like I said, the bit with the lightsaber, man, if she's not, you're gonna have to really go back and sell me on that, because if she's not Luke's kid and she got Anakin Skywalker's the Skywalker lightsaber away from Ben Solo and she's not a Skywalker, you are gonna have to go back and sell me hard on that one. She doesn't have to be, even if she's not Luke's kid, she's got to be a Skywalker somewhere. Because, you know, maybe Shimmy had a kid before the Sand People took her. I don't know, but it's got to be, that's got to be a direct line. Because Ben Solo's a direct line and he is obsessed with fucking Darth Vader. Unless you find out that Anakin's ghost was going, oh, fuck no, and like helping her out. I don't know. She did seem to be trained, because like when he's like, you need a teacher to teach you the Force, and she says the Force and she goes into herself and she gets calm, she seemed to have had training in the past. Well, whether she really remembers it or not, she seems to know instinctively that she has to be calm to access the Force and kick some major ass, which she does. Awesome. I love Rey. I love Rey. I want all the Rey. She makes Chewbacca drag her boy Finn back. It's like, yeah, he got sliced by a lightsaber, but he might not be dead, okay? Just put him in the machine and just leave him there for a while. Let's see if he gets better. The old X-Men. It's the old X-Men thing of, weren't you dead? I got better. It's okay. I love that Chewie shot Ben for killing Han. I love that. That was lovely and dark, because Chewie was just like, oh, fuck no. Boy's going down now. I don't care whose son he is. Can Kylo Ren be redeemed? Even if they do that Vader redemption arc, he kills Snoke and dies in the attempt to redeem. I don't know, because I understand that Vader killed Ben Kenobi and we all forgave him. Yeah, but bitch killed Han Solo. I don't know if you can come back from that. I really don't. That's kind of a deal breaker, baby. It's you had your chance, especially because it's in A New Hope, Obi-Wan sacrifices himself. Han, if they had made it a little bit more Han, like, okay, I need to save you, and then nothing you do will make me not love you, not believe in you, and it was that kind of a strike down, then maybe, but it wasn't. It was, you know, he pulled him in, screwed around with him, and then killed him, and it's yeah, he's not a, I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm a fan because, like, I love to hate him, but I hate the character. The character must die. And now I'm worried about the Skywalker twins. I'm worried about Luke and Leia making it out of this trilogy alive. But I'm really worried that they're going to get, you know, like, murdered by, you know, like, not just, like, fade away, that they're actively going to be butchered. And I don't want that. I didn't want Han to be butchered. No. You know, screw Kajama. Leave my babies alone. And I liked the Imperials. I really did like the Imperials. Asma, she just strikes me as very, very pragmatic. I've seen a couple of spoiler reviews where they were bitching that she gave up. She took down that shield far too fast. To me, she's just pragmatic. She took down that shield. Those fighters came in, and they gave it everything they got, and it did nothing. It did nothing, and they were getting their asses kicked. And she seems very pragmatic to me, and if there was no chance that they were going to win, why would you get a blaster to the head You take that shield down, they can't, let them blow it up. What the fuck is that going to do? It didn't do anything. So I'm with her. It was the combination of they attacked it from the outside, they blew it up from the inside, they had to fly back in from the inside and blow up more from the inside. That's the hand wave for that. She understood that that was not really going to help them as much as staying alive would be. I love her. She seems very pragmatic. It's like you get the impression that after the opening scene, the Kylo was like that. There's something off with that stormtrooper. He didn't shoot people, and she comes in. She was like, give me your weapon to inspect. Report for here for reindoctrination. And who the hell told you could take off your helmet? Put the helmet back on. She has no shits left to give. Okay, that like look at all the fucks I do not give. There's a planet full of dead people of them. I love that the other general is like, not this fucking Sith Lord shit again. We are slowly rebuilding from losing the Emperor to this Force bullshit, and now we're gonna go back to it, and it's a Solo kid. This is the exact same family that like let us down the first time. Why are we doing this again? You get the impression that Hux is like over this shit. It's like, could we just leave the Skywalkers out of it? This is not ending well for us. I don't care either way who they make Snoke out to be. It does look like he got a lightsaber to the skull, so it could possibly be Palpatine's teacher. Don't care. If it is, great. If not, oh well. Like I said, Snoke's gonna be whoever Snoke's gonna be. Will it be interesting to me if he's Palpatine's teacher? Yes. Will it be interesting to me if he's not Palpatine's teacher? Yes. So I do want to see how, what Snoke did to bring Ben over to the dark side. I do want to see that story because, how did someone who is raised, how does he not know that Vader turned light side at the end? How do you not know that if you're Ben Solo? Or do you just, how do you convince Ben Solo that that's a lie? This is the first part. It's hard to really figure out how I feel about it until I know how these storylines play out. I am interested. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic fucking movie. In my mind, this is not a standalone. To me, you need to see the first trilogy to see this movie. And I'm beginning to think you need to read a couple of the canon books that I really didn't give a shit about Aftermath. But, like, the planets that they destroyed, what the hell planet was that? It's like, did they just blow up the Republic and cause an intergalactic war just as an afterthought because they were pissed the BB-8 got away? That was a little, look, there are random people on a planet and they know they're about to die. That's horrific. And now it's over. Next. I have not read the books. I have not explored the canon. So somebody explain to me the Empire and the Republic, because it looks like now that the Republic, unless it was Coruscant, did they blow up Coruscant? Because that, holy shit. From what I could tell, from what I was understanding, was that, okay, so you had, at the end of Jedi, you had the Imperial Empire snapped. And parts of the old Empire are now the Republic. And parts of the old Empire are the new Empire. And inside the new Empire is the Resistance that wants to all go to the Republic, and that the Starkiller base attacked four or five, blew up a shit ton of planets in a system that was Republic, and including what they said the Senate. We're going to take out their Senate is basically what they said, and that's an act of war, and I don't understand. I did not feel like, I did not follow that train of thought. I understood that they knew the Resistance, and they knew the Resistance had the final piece of information to get to Luke Skywalker. I didn't understand the difference between what the Republic is and what the Resistance is. Because I didn't understand that, I still don't know who the hell they killed. Yes, it was horrific, and oh my god, look, shooting comet of death that you can't get out of the way. You're on a planet. What are you going to do? And again, that is not... I need to see the whole before I decide if that's a thing I don't like. Because while I was confused, I was entertained by it when it was happening. It was like, oh shit, where is it going? That was part of the suspense. It's like, what planet are they aimed at? Are they aimed at the planet they're on? Or should we be like watching them run for ships now? What are they shooting at? The other thing I didn't understand is did the Starkiller base move? Because they said it ate a sun. And I don't recall it having to move after that to go find a new sun to eat to kill the rebellion. And I didn't understand if they knew where the rebellion was to shoot at it at the end. Why didn't they just shoot at it the first time? Why did they attack the Republic and start a war with the Republic? Why wouldn't you, if you know where your resistance is located, which you seem to do, why wouldn't you shoot it when you had the chance the first time? Why did you shoot at the Republic first? Why not take out the Resistance and then shoot at the Republic? For one thing, and then you can always say, well, we found our Resistance, and we found, even if it's a lie, you say, oh, we found evidence that the Republic was supporting and arming our Resistance, and that was an act of war that they did first, therefore we can shoot them and kill them. Because, like I said, it sounded like they were taking out the Republic Senate, which... that's an act of war. What the hell? Did we just start a war? And why would you just suddenly just start a war? Like, because we have a Starkiller base and we can? Was that seemed to be the thought process? Han and Leia theme. I guess people don't like the score because it's not original enough. I got original themes with the prequels. I didn't like them. I like the return of the Han and Leia theme. I like that is the overall arching theme. That this is where that Han and Leia story goes, and that, you know, maybe the Jedi had a point having kids in trying to raise a family in a Jedi family is not a good idea. It's so hard because this to me is very much a work in progress. This is episode 7, 8, 9. It's very obvious to me that they are something that's going to need to be taken as a whole. Like New Hope was a standalone movie, and it was designed to be a standalone movie. Empire was a little bit more open-ended, but I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen a Star Wars movie this open-ended, this much reliant on what's going to come next, and this much reliant on what happened before. I guess Jedi was like, you had to watch Empire to watch Jedi. I mean, I feel like this one you had to watch at least the original trilogy to understand what the hell was going on in this movie at all. They expected you to be doing homework. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Only time that it threw me out where I didn't know what was going on was when the first blast from Starkiller Base, and it's like, who the fuck are we killing? Why? I get that I care. I get that it's awful. Planets have been destroyed. You know, at least with Alderaan, God bless her, Carrie Fisher was like throwing out like 5-second exposition right before the planet blew up of it's a peaceful thing. They have no standing military. They are emissaries of diplomacy throughout the galaxy, and poof. Okay, yeah. No idea who they blew up. It sounds like I didn't like the movie. And it's not that I didn't like the movie. This is how my brain works, how I process things. When everybody's like, oh my god, you come out and you have all these metas. Half the metas are talking in my head about the plot holes. And like, how would I fill those plot holes in? And like I said, the biggest one to me right now is, what the fuck were they shooting? Oh, I really did love the movie. It's very much a Star Wars movie. Yeah, those are my initial thoughts. Like, yes, more please. I loved it. I loved everything about it. So anyone else who's seen the movie, come talk to me. because I feel like it's safe. I can go back out on the internets.